Hi everybody, it's Anne from Craft Drawer. Hey, I just wanted to go over today with you about getting started publishing your crochet patterns on Amazon Kindle. You can also publish them in paperback format, but you have to have more than one pattern if you're going to be publishing a paperback book. We'll talk about that more later. Right now, let's talk about publishing just individual one or two patterns on Amazon with Amazon KDP. This is one of my patterns, Christmas tree skirt pattern that I published on Kindle that you can read for free if it's Kindle Unlimited. You don't have to do the free thing. I just set that up so that I can make it available on Amazon Kindle for free. So let's just start with what is KDP. KDP allows you to self-publish ebooks, paperbacks, and hardcover books for free. They give you direct access to your book and allow you to create a product detail page for your book. It also gives you the option to expand your book's availability on a global scale, making it more accessible to readers. Publishing with KDP gives you full rights to your book, which is not something a traditional publishing house typically allows. Now, there's different types of books that you can publish through KDP, and it takes a little bit of understanding to get started. So I would say go through the KDP website and read through all this information. Learn about creating a book, what the royalties are all about, how you format ebooks, how you format paperbacks. Again, there are a lot of varieties of different books that you can publish. Right now we're just focusing on craft books. That's mainly what I publish, and I make a fairly good living at doing that. But you have to, be careful. Publish your own patterns. Discover how there's just so many different ins and outs. I would maybe recommend watching YouTube videos on how to format an ebook, or Amazon has different things too, all about formatting your paperback, your hardcover, your ebook. So if you click on format your ebook, it tells you what supported ebook formats are available, the ebook covers, the quality notification dashboards, and everything else. This is just basically to give you a little bit of a heads up of, you can start with this and review it, and you can ask me any questions you want in the comments section on how, what you can earn, or how you get started, or what some good options are to get started, if you should do a paperback or an ebook. Again, like I said, here's one of mine books. There I have paperbacks. You can see that I have ebooks. I have kids books that I created. I have notebooks that I've created. Just a whole variety of different types of books that I've done over the past few years, and they're just a variety. Mainly my books are craft related, and sometimes I publish them as both paperback and Kindle. Sometimes I publish them just as one or the other. But I enjoy being creative, creating different types of pattern books, and like I said, I have a few notebooks also. I'll put a link in the comments section so you can see some of my books and some of the things I've created in the past, and you can ask me questions on what I need to get started. So my recommendations for you is going through the Amazon KDP website and learning how to format your book. I do most of my ebooks in Word, and a lot of my paperbacks I will either do in Word or Canva, or even sometimes on PowerPoint. It depends on the book and what I'm doing. Here's an example. I use Canva for my Grandma Can You Teach Me How to Crochet book, and that's a kids book that I did. Again, I'll leave a link so you can kind of look at the book and get an idea of how I created it in the links below. But anyways, I use Canva to create my illustrations and and format the book in the right way. And like I said, there are several different YouTube websites. I'll try to see if I can find a couple of really good ones for you to link to, or to link to in the comments section, so that you can get started on yours. Yeah, so if you want to do paperbacks, there's you know, you can go to the main KDP and about creating a book, and look at different things on also creating a paperback or a hardback book. Paperback books are a little more challenging with patterns, because if you're using color photographs, it costs a little bit more money. If you're using black and white photographs, it doesn't cost as much. It's a little easier to sell your books that way. But you also need a bunch of different types of, lost my train of thought here, different types of, and you need to do it more than just like a pattern ebook page where there's only maybe 4 or 5 pages. You have to have I think it's at least 26 pages. I'll have to check on that for you and let you know. But again, you can look through the formatting and see what the requirements are on different things. It takes a little bit to get to learn this, so I can go over later on, maybe in another video, maybe like the first step of how to get started, maybe with your ebook, or how to get started with your paperback. For now, I'm just going to give you just a few tips on getting started. One, I would say, look at the Amazon KDP publishing website. Sign up there. Learn about creating your book. Create your book in Word or Canva or PowerPoint, whatever you feel comfortable with. Look at what other authors have published their books with, and maybe even check out a few of my books to see how I did it. If you go to Amazon, you can see some of these other books. I think something like this, you can tell if they're independently published or not. Let's see. I'm not sure if this one is. I'm trying to find something that's independently published so that you can see somebody that did a Kindle book. You'll know if let's just go to one of my books, and you'll see if you click on the book, you'll see that it usually says independently published, but maybe I'll have to go to one of the paperback books and see if if it says it on those. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Does it say independently published? Yeah, it used to say who the publisher was and if it was independently published, but I guess they must not be doing that. Anyways, you can look through some of my books to see how I published them. Find other authors that have independently published their books. A lot of the books I've noticed lately are what they call low content books, like a notebook or a journal or planner. Now, those seem to be a lot of people doing that. So if you put a crochet notebook in Amazon and looked it up, that is something that seems like a lot of people are maybe I have to do it as a crochet journal. It seems like a lot of people are doing that lately. So yeah, I don't know if I'd recommend that unless you're really good at designing, because it just seems like the market is saturated in that. But you can always try that as your first book if it's something easier for you to do. So like I said, if you have any questions on this and you want to get started with KDP, I'll leave a few helpful links for you to get started and information And then, like I said, if you have questions on getting started, just give me a comment below. And I appreciate you watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them below, and I'll be happy to help you out with getting started publishing your patterns, journals, notebooks, whatever way you're looking on Amazon using Amazon KDP. Thanks for watching.